Hello, loves. It's Tamia, also known as Tamidi. It's nice to meet you. So, if you already know me, which some of you do, some of you, I don't know, I follow random people on Instagram and they get to know me. I might have met you at a party, I might have been drunk, I might have been sober, I might have been odd, I might have been happy, sad, depressed. Whatever, this is just the page where you will find me at one of my most vulnerable and honest. I believe that nothing should be taboo in a person. Too many people have flaws about themselves that they never admit, and the worst thing you can do is pretend that you have none. If anything, I think that's much worse than just a person who admits all of their wrongdoings. I like how the dude I hung out with was like, hey, I really love these like teeny brown hairs you got above your lip right here. I just love that. And it's like, can you shut the fuck up? What was the reason to tell me that? Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm some sort of new messiah or whatever. I'm not, and I'm not gonna say that I'm some sort of completely fancy-free person here to judge everyone else for being toxic sinners. Nope, I'm not that. It's just gonna be, oh, here's Tamidi out here making a video either about some fucked up shit someone else did and how to not be that, or some fucked up shit that I did and how to not be that, and then occasionally some good things so that people know there's still, chances in life and humanity. I feel like expanding perspectives is the only way to know how to let a person heal. It's the best way. So if you're gonna watch my channel, I just want to let you know it's very nice to meet you. How do I even start? I have no idea. I guess I'll just say what I want to support. I support sex positivity. I support discussions of sexuality, both like sexual expression and what people do with their own bodies, bodily autonomy, all that shit. And also, who someone wants to marry, date, love, whatever. It's their right, unless it's bestiality or something. Then, why would you do that to an animal? Anyway. There's also, I believe in gay rights. I believe in fighting Nazis with your fists and not your words. I believe that there's no such thing as stooping to another person's low. If anything, you're just being equal. Like, if a person fucks you over, you don't have to take the high road. Because then it just lets them think the high road is the road you'll always take and that they can keep going on the low road and being absolutely fine. So don't feel afraid to punch a motherfucker in the face or curse someone out. I also have much of a habit of doing that, so you'll probably hear a lot of spite stories, just FYI. And, what next? I don't Drip too hard, gotta stick too hard, and fuck around and drown off this wave. No. Some people say that I'm too much of like a vigilante type, and I don't mean that to sound like, oh, I'm Batman. It's just like, no, some people will be like, hey, do you really think that your whole vigilante justice stick of just doing what you want and saying whatever the fuck you want to people is the best way? And I say yes. Because you know why? You never see a narcissist out here doing dumb shit and ending up going hungry or getting starved, or they always have people that will always go, oh, but we care for you either way. The people who always strive to be good are the ones who always give away their food, always giving a helping hand, listening. And the terrible people are the ones always taking, arguing, starting fights, yelling, all this and that. I spent too much of my life being quiet. If anything, I think I went mute for a long time. I just stopped speaking, just to see if anyone would notice, and I'd rather not comment. And after years of silence, I just decided, fuck it. There's no such thing as being flawless. People could look at me and, as I was a virgin, as I was completely innocent and naive and sweet to anybody and just quiet, sitting in my own little world, not messing with people, and still find something wrong with that. Hell, I could literally just be sitting somewhere and people would start a problem. I remember one day specifically I was taking a shit, and then someone they literally looked into my stall like, who the fuck is in the bathroom? And you know, they're one of those weird kids who picks fights with fucking everyone else, thinking that they have like a world full of enemies. And I was just some random kid in a bathroom in middle school, and I just said, you don't know me. And they said, who? And then a bunch of there were like 7 of them, so like 7 kids all at once, like, who the fuck is in the bathroom? And it's like, oh my god, I'm just out here trying to take a shit. Leave me alone. And then next thing you know, one of them actually looked inside the stall and made eye contact with me and went, oh, it's her. And they all grimaced. And it's like, how are you gonna judge me for what? That was like such a level of like astoundment. Like, how do you have anyway, I had no idea who these people were, but in fact, this happens a lot. Sometimes I will not even know a person. Like, even times where I 100% had 0 friends and 0 enemies, someone would be like, oh, I hate that fucking bitch. I'm gonna fight her after school. They never did. They just say that to seem cool. And I would just be like, I am minding my business. Why are you out here being a cunt? And then eventually I just went, okay, no matter how nice I am or polite to people, they're gonna stare at me, treat me like shit, mock me, make fun of me for whatever I do, whether it be my accent, the way I look, or just little things they'll assume about me that will be 100% wrong. And then I just went, fuck it. Let them perceive me any way I can, and I can tell them to go fuck themselves to their face. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Alright, motherfuckers, I'm about to bring a storm! Ah! Sorry. Guess who got a white wig? Did I need one? No. Do I already own another one? Yes. Is this one a little bit better? Yes. And it's softer. Fuck you. I became dramatically suicidal from the amount of fucked up shit that happened in my life that I was either told to make happen or forced to let happen. And then eventually I snapped and I just went, fuck it, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I please. Everyone else is doing whatever the fuck they please and they are getting so much from it. Like I said in my metaphor, the bad people, or the, supposedly quote-unquote bad people are the ones who take and never give. And then they have a bunch of stuff because they never give anything back. They just keep taking and then just going, well, you didn't have to give me stuff. And the nice people will be like, oh, but I gave you this because I thought you'd be decent enough to give it back. But that's not how the world works, and I'm just like, fuck it. Sometimes people need that shit dish backed out. And then that's how I made my transition from like sweet virginal Tamia to sailor-mouthed sex addict. What's the other word? Am I not? I don't think so. Well, that's up for debate. Lots of shit. Just to the extent of, I decided I'm going to be selfish. Sometimes that's all you can really do, and it's the best option. Because, no one else is gonna be there for you when you're starving and hungry, when you're already alone. And sometimes you have to do what works best for you. And so eventually when I just hit that point of rock bottom, I was like, there's nothing bad that can happen from here, so I took this. I asked people out, they said yes, I'd be like, oh shit, they said yes, I didn't expect that. But, if you always expect a no, but you still put yourself in a situation where you can at least find out for yourself if it's going to be a yes or no, you'll get something good. So, I'd ask people out, they'd say yes, I'd be like, oh, pleasant surprise. They'd be gentlemanly or polite or sweet or want to do things, and be like, oh, fuck yeah. Or it'd be like, I see an opportunity to like work on a film, I take it, boom, next thing you know, I had tons of film credits and tons of opportunities and friends. Shit can really just happen all in a snap when you decide to come out your bubble, and I did. I don't like hiding things about myself, and I don't plan to. If anything, I hate when I have to meet new people and then I have to do the whole, hello, how are you? Oh, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Mia. Like, some people can't pronounce my name. I have to go with Mia. because they're fucking stupid or people think I'm forgettable, and trust me, I'm not. And then I'll be like, oh, hey, my name is Mia. How are you? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? No one likes that shit. You know what people like? They like to hear about how your dad was a stalker, or they like to hear about that time you almost got a dick mailed to you or something, or that dude you fucked who then told you he went to a glory hole. Or they want to hear about how the dude got drunk and punched you in the face for a first date and you still almost went on a second date with him. They want to hear about all that wild shit. They want to hear about you doing the craziest shit possible. And personally, that's what I hate most, is that whenever I meet people, it's gotta be like, ooh, it's all up to their shitty perception. And I don't like that. I don't like the idea of meeting people and it's like, oh, they perceive me in an entirely different way that I am. Some people say I'm fucking crazy. Some people will say I'm the most boring bitch they know. And the crazy thing is, both are right to their own extent, but neither are 100% me. Bitch sauce, bitch come, got a bitch call. Bitch running on a bitch so. Yeah, you know my style, getting big ripped off. I want the rest of my bitch. They tend to have idiotic beliefs to who I am and what I do, or why I do what I do. I could tell someone why or what I've done a bunch of times and they'll still find a way to twist a story. So an extent is just to less care about others and more care about yourself. And yeah, so I guess I'm just saying I'm making this page since I want to start caring for myself by being able to tell people things about me that I want them to know off the bat, instead of subjecting myself to even more awkward meetings and terrible friendships or hiding myself from the world, you know? And that's just how I feel. And the funny thing is, a person's not one thing. Some people will see me tomboyish or girly, feminine or butch, sexual or prudish. Some people will see so many sides, and I just want to show you I can be. You'll be shocked at what you can see from me. That's all I gotta say. Peace out.